I just want to show you what's working with my clients right now. How we're getting leads flowing in, how we're signing contracts that are actually in our favour, how construction sites are running themselves, and most importantly, how we're making sure money comes in on time. But before we get into that, let's do a quick run through of how most subcontractors operate. So how do they get leads? They come from people you know, ex-colleagues, old contacts, maybe one or two main clients who give you most of your work. But here's the problem. All it takes is one issue on site and suddenly you're stuck. You spend days firefighting, and while you're focused on fixing that one job, tenders go in late, cash slows down, new work stops coming in. And before you know it, you're back working for the same clients, just happy to have work. Problem jobs pile up, payments get delayed, and the downward spiral begins. Does this sound familiar? This happens because the way most subcontractors operate is highly inefficient. Your efforts in one part of the business don't support the others. Every department, business development, estimating, operations, commercial, is working in isolation. And that's why most firms stay stuck. So what do we do instead? Well, I'll get to that. But first, let me tell you why I know this works. So I started my career in a small groundwork subcontractor. I was on site on my own. I had a QS degree, but it was useless in the real world. When I hit problems, I had no one to ask. The company I worked for had no commercial structure, they had no real system, so I left. Then I worked for the biggest firms on £100 million projects, I led commercial teams, and I saw what the top tier contractors do differently. And I've taken those best practices, I've tested, refined and simplified them for smaller firms. And that's what I bring to my clients. And it all starts with a benchmark exercise. We go deep into your business, your leads, your tenders, your contracts, your operations, and your cash flow. We compare your company against the best in the industry. This instantly highlights what's holding you back. Once we've benchmarked your business, we create your blueprint, a step-by-step plan to fix the key issues, prioritised based on impact and speed. So let me give you an example. One of the first areas we typically tackle is business development. Because if you're not constantly bringing in new clients with money, then you're not building a sustainable business. We help you get in front of the right people. We fix your contracts so you're protected when things go wrong. We refine your pricing so every job makes money. And then we optimise your operations so your team delivers without you being stuck on site 24/7. And we make sure your cash flow is good so you get paid on time every time. Because when you've got cash in the bank, you're not desperate. You get to choose the jobs you take. So where do you stand? Are you running your business or is your business running you? I can show you exactly where you are today and how to get to where you want to be.